For the second part of direct proportionality, we're going to be looking at equations that involve things like squares and cubes or square roots. We're still talking about things being directly proportional, so we still have that same proportional to symbol playing a major role. Now, we'll just go straight into an example because the procedure is exactly the same. You've just got to remember to include the extra information that we're given. So here's an example. A is directly proportional to the square of B. Given that A equals 10 when B equals 2, write an equation for A in terms of B. So we set up in exactly the same way as before. Our A is proportional to our B, but because it's the square of B, we have to include a squared. So there we have A is proportional to B squared. Just like before, we take out the proportional to sign and exchange it with an equals K. So A equals KB squared. That's the basis of our equation, which we then need to build upon. So looking at the information we're given, we know that A equals 10, B equals 2. So we can substitute those values in to give us 10 equals K times 2 squared, which gives us 10 equals 4K. A little bit of solving gives us K equals 2.5, or 5 over 2. It's more than acceptable to leave it as a fraction. From that stage, we can then just write out our final equation, which is A equals 2.5 B squared, or A equals 5 over 2 B squared. Similarly, if we were given a question that was A was directly proportional to the square root of B, all that would happen is on this first section here, we'd have a square root sign, which would then follow through, similarly with cubed or anything like that. So the process is almost identical. We just have to bear in mind that we have this one little extra bit, this one little extra operation that we have to include on the right hand side of our equation. Make sure you get this example copied down and then carry on with the questions on the sheet.